All right. This is,
Jackie.
hey, the
Hi.
Clark sisters, the first ladies of gospel,
Yes, Lord.
and the producer, Mary J. Blige. Herself.
Yes. Hey, Mary.
Hi, Dorinda.
Hi, Mary.
Hi. Hi, Karen. I can't. You know,
Where's
my
Karen
eyes are so
at? No, where's Karen?
Karen is way back in that chair in the green.
I see her.
You see her? Okay.
Scoot up, Karen, so the saints can see you.
Hallelujah. You can't see me?
Miss Karen, turn horizontal.
All right.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So I know we have a
Okay,
hard out, so I want to go straight to our questions.
Okay.
All right. So first off, Mary, tell us what the Clark sisters mean to you.
So much more than you will ever know. I mean, they've been my sisters and my friends and my earth angels ever since I was a child and a teenager and now an adult. And they've helped me through, I mean, some of the toughest times of my life. I mean, their testimonies and their music has ministered to my life and helped me so much. They mean so much to me.
Oh, you want to respond to that quickly before I go to the second question?
Well, I want to say that, Mary, you are just absolutely amazing. Your gift and all that you have poured into us.
Absolutely.
And, you talked about, how we inspired you, but you have inspired us too. There were times when we shared at the hotel room. I think you can remember that. And we just had a really good moment, and you were going through a really kind of tough time, but we prayed you through.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those kinds of things are so important, especially when it comes to being like a beacon light for somebody. It doesn't matter who it is. And I think that that's what we try to be to you, because we know that the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Everybody's calling for Mary. And so our thing is, if we could just whisper a little prayer and say, we got you, girl.
That's right.
Yeah, you have been. That's what you've been.
So, Mary,
oh,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Mary, I love you. You have been anchor for me. I watched you go through your hardship, but I watched you go through and come out like a beauty queen. I want you to know that we're so proud of you, that you got it going on, and I'm gonna be just like you when I grow up.
I want to be just like y'all when I grow up. Thank you.
All right, let me get mine in. It won't be long as theirs.
Lord.
Mary, I love you and thank you. This means the world to us for you to be a part. You talking about we're your guardian angels. You're our angel because God has connected us to such a mega woman of excellence. And when I tell you, you have blessed us in more ways than one, because you have introduced us to, by you being connected to this, you have introduced us to a whole nother audience. So we want to thank you, give back thanks to
and
you.
love you.
I love y'all too. I love y'all so much. I'm so happy that y'all are my sisters. Like, I can talk to you. I've dreamed about this when I didn't know you. I dreamed about hugging y'all and speaking to y'all and y'all praying for me. So this is a dream come true and a blessing for me. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
I love it. So our next question for Miss Mary is, what attracted you to becoming a producer or becoming involved with this project?
Well, what attracted me is the fact that the Clark sisters mean so much, not to just me, but the culture. Like, every female singer in the music business has been inspired vocally or some way by the Clark sisters. And I mean, not even just female, male singers and pop singers, they've all been inspired by the Clark sisters. Like, no one can do what they do. So you definitely studying what they're doing in order to be the greatest in the business. So And I wanted to be a part of telling their story because, of course, we want to hear this story. These women moved us in ways where we never even thought we could be moved, and helped us through so many things. Myself, Queen Latifah, Missy, the friends that I know, that listen to her, and
Yeah.
people, period, in the music business, they always reference the Clark sisters. So
Wow.
this is why I wanted to be a part of telling their story. Well, I have goosebumps right now because I wanted to see this.
Well, I just want to go on record saying you were an executive producing partner. You got involved, you looked at cuts, you were around when it was time to pick artwork. And when I say she really made the investment of her time, she really did that. From the Essence piece to the stuff that she's doing now this week, I want to say you've been a great partner for me. And thank you so much that you have partnered with us to help us bring this story to life, because clearly it's a story of faith, a story of hope, a story of tenacity and strength of women. And when we pull together to do stuff like this, to tell stories that have a redemptive message to them, it just makes us stronger and adds more inspiration in the world.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got a question, and I know this is a hard question. So what is your favorite Clark Sisters song?
And that's a hard question. It's like, okay, so let me just get into it like this. So I listen to the Clark Sisters on a regular. My mornings are full of the Clarks. I listen to Finally Karen on Sunday, and then after that, I went to listen to Dorinda's I Survived, and then I went to listen to Dorinda's Yesterday. Then last week I was listening to Twinkie's Masterpiece, and Monday, this whole week I was listening to the Clark Sisters' new album. You can that.
Wow.
You can on that new album.
Oh, you like it?
Oh, come on.
You like it, Mary?
That new album is crazy, y'all. I mean, that album is great. It is great. So, yes, I mean, that's a hard question. I'm looking for a miracle. Blessed and highly favored.
Yes.
Brought the sunshine. Look, the question's too hard.
Wow. I love it. So, ladies, sisters, what does it feel like to know your music has impacted an artist such as Mary and others that she's named?
Well, for me,
I think what
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Go, Jackie.
Go ahead, Karen. I want to hear what you go say.
Oh, okay.
Let Karen go.
Okay, well, for me, it blesses me because, okay, we've been in the church all of our lives, and we've been around. Thank God for our Kojic family, and we thank God for all of the supporters and those that we couldn't do it without the people and our supporters and fans, whatever you, and those who prayed for us. But touching the life of such a woman who, though she has touched the world, and just to see that she took out her time to listen at our music, that puts another milestone in I can put that on my resume. That's huge for us, and I believe that this is a divine connection, and to have a Mary J. Blige, trust me, my next door neighbor knows Mary J. Blige. So if they knew that I was talking to her right now, that's why I can say that I am just so thankful, and it just makes my life like, okay, this is another milestone. We've done the Grammys. That's a blessing. We've done the Tyler Perrys. We've done, the Aretha Franklin, the greats. And then to have the great Mary J. Blige, that's, listen, I'm good. I'm good.
The testimony.
We good.
Thank you, Karen.
Great woman.
Jackie?
I think for me, what Mary, what blesses me about her is the fact that she can speak and say that we impacted her life when she was coming up. You never, like when we were coming up, we never thought Mary would be listening to our songs. We never thought that. So to have an icon to listen to us and appreciate what we've done, and to want and to want to be a part of what we're doing, that's iconic. That is so mega, and I really very, very humbled that see, because people will take what you do and say they enjoy it privately, but never say it openly.
That's
Mary
right.
makes no, Mary, Missy, or a Queen never miss a beat when they get up and talk about us, to say something about us, how we impacted their lives. I appreciate their parents for making them listen to it, because we had to listen to it. So I understand. But you have blessed us. And Mary, I want you to know there's nothing in this world that we wouldn't do for you, and you know that.
I do know. That's why I love y'all so much, because y'all real. Besides y'all being my earth angels, when I met y'all was so real and down to earth and loving y'all. Y'all hugged me. You gave me the hug I needed at the moment.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks,
again. It's so beautiful inside and out.
Dorinda?
Well, I guess they didn't really kind of say it, most of it. Just to really kind of make it short, when you think of Mary, Mary is one of the top selling female artists in the world. This really does our heart good to know that she's in the forefront of this project. And you know, all three of these wonderful ladies, I mean, they are just they are makeup. I mean, you can't get no higher than this, you know.
Right.
You know, when you think of Mahalia Jackson back in the day, these ladies are black. They the black star power, okay?
That's
Shut up,
right.
Jackie. It's my turn. Shut up. It's my turn.
These three women, honey.
They are the black star power to keep the energy behind our world. And we appreciate them. We applaud them for all of the success and all of what's getting ready to happen. Because I believe that 2020 is going to be their year because of them standing behind us, even with this process.
Absolutely.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
I received that. I received that for her. I will tell you, I was super excited on how easy it was to get them. I mean, what Mary said, I can, you know, it was easy for her to come because she loves you guys. But when this process first started, Shakim was like, yeah, well, you know, Queen wants to do this. And she called Mary, and Mary's like, you're not doing this without me. And then I guess Missy called, she said, well, y'all ain't doing this without me either. So nobody wanted it to happen unless they were a part of it. And it's been a blessing. Mary, are you interested? I'm looking at some of the questions, and one of the questions were, what do you want to take away? What do you want the audience to take away from this movie? What do you think are the important themes, and what do you want them to take away from it?
I think the main thing is to never give up on your dreams, what you believe in. And if you have a vision, hold on to it. And Black excellence is about dedication and confidence. And Dr. Maddie Moss Clark is Black excellence. She wanted everyone to know she was not going to quit. So everyone knew how amazing her daughters were and are. And, you know, just try to be as excellent as you can. And you're going to make mistakes as well, you know, because angelic as the Clark sisters are, this film says that they were human the whole time, and they had to sacrifice a lot to make sure that we feel the goosebumps that we feel just even speaking about them. So just don't give up on your dreams, and just try your best to be great and be excellent. That's what I want people to take away from it.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Come on.
Thank you.
I'm not going to cry on the stage.
And one other question: would you do a movie like this again? Are you looking to produce more movies that have an inspirational bend to them?
Of course, I have a production company called Blue Butterfly, and what we specialize in, and we're working on towards right now, is telling stories, is making movies that tell stories for the culture, and not just the culture, but just period. So I'm a producer, so I'm definitely going to be doing this now. I'm more than just the singer. I'm Mary J. Blige's producer now.
Yes. And you wear the title well. You wear the title well. Okay, for you ladies, for the sisters, tell me, what do you think, from your different perspectives, what do you all want audiences to walk away with? And I'll start with Dorinda.
Well, I want them to really see, and Mary brought it out so plain that, you know, we have our ups and downs as artists. You know, there is no, you can't just do this and think that it's going to be hunky-dory, you know, that you're not going to have no problems. You're not going to have, you know, you're not going to go through nothing. You're going to go through a whole lot. Matter of fact, we're going to go through more because you are in the limelight, so to speak, and you're high profile. And so these are the things that happen. But then on a spiritual note, I really want the people to see that this family that God had put together with my mom and my dad, even though they had, you know, separation, we were still able my mother was still able to raise us and to push us to where we are now, you know. So I want them to see that family is going to go through. Family is going to have ups and downs. Family is going to have some members of your family to just kind of walk out on you, but you gotta stick with it. And that was the one thing that my mother said. She says, whatever y'all do, and I know y'all gonna have your little spats and y'all gonna fuss and fight, but the main thing is that I want y'all to stick together. And so me, Karen, Jackie, and Twinkie tried our best to stick together, and that's why we're here. And I really want people to see that family has triumphs and trials. You know, you got to stick it out.
Yeah.
All right, Karen, y'all got to bite it up, because you know we got 7 minutes, and I know all y'all evangelists, so you're speaking.
No. See, that's what I'm talking about. That irritate. That's what I'm saying. That irritating part right there. But to me, for me, I think that, of course, this, to me, I believe that it will minister. I pray that it minister to families. I pray that it minister to sisters, to brothers. I pray that it ministers to mothers who, you know, some single parents. My mother was a single parent at the latter part of our career, and well, I guess, you know, when I was growing up in my teenage years. And of course, to see how she just pressed forward despite her down settings when she had her divorce, just like my sister said, she kept it going. So I pray that it minister to families and just to the world, so that they can know that, like Mary said, don't give up on your dreams. If you have something that you've been praying for, don't give up on God. As long as you stay in the pressing, you know, even though we had differences with, you know, we had sibling rivalries, and when I tell you, we got through them because we had a foundation that my mother built under us. So I just want them to take back, you know, keep it moving and don't fall out. Tomorrow's not promised. You know, just love on. Everybody's going to have differences with siblings. Love on each other. Look at what's happening today with this virus. I mean, I'm being hit with it with my loved ones. My mother-in-law, my father-in-laws, you know, they've been affected with it, and my brother-in-law. And, you know, my mother-in-law is still on the ventilator right now. So forget about all of what the differences that you have. Let's move forward. That's what I want families to take away. Love your sibling. Why God have you all together in breath of life.
Amen. And Jackie, what do you want the audience to take away from the film?
I really want them to take away that we're just normal people, but because of the pathway that my mother created for us through Christ is the reason why we are where we are today. And that our struggles are real today. All the things that we went through, all of the obstacles that we were faced with, we still persevered, and look at where we are today.
Right.
My mother created a pathway, and in that pathway, she had God to lead and guide her. And through that is why we're at the pathway that we're at right now today. So I so want them to take away that no matter what you've been through, drugs, no matter what you've been through, a divorce, no matter what you've been through, God can get you through it. Look at us, and you know he can get you through it. Because look at where we are today, and we still look good.
Oh, praise God.
I still look good. I have a great question. What Mary J. Blige song would you all make gospel if you had a chance?
My favorite. Jesus. What is it?
What is that?
No. Mary, no more drama.
Okay, wait. Okay. So
Well,
so Karen and Jackie and Dorinda, each of y'all got to take a little piece of it. Go, Karen. We're gonna serenade Mary. She don't have to do nothing. Go, Karen.
No more drama. No, Mary would say, no, I can't do it like Mary.
Okay, Dorinda, your turn.
Here's Mary. Wait, here's Mary. No.
Karen, don't do me like that.
Oh, this is Mary right here. This is Mary.
I love it,
lady.
Oh, Mary.
We need
All right, Dorinda,
I love y'all.
What's your version?
Karen already sang "Don't More Drama" at something for me one time, and she made me never want to sing my own song again. She murdered it. I was like, oh, I'm never singing more drama.
Right.
I love it. Dorinda, what's your version?
Okay, what was the question again?
I said, what is your favorite song of Mary's that you would want to take gospel?
Oh, wow, wait. It's so many. No,
okay.
Remember, I got what's the song, Mary, that I was doing on Instagram? That I love?
Think of it.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Now so we can see you. All right, sing of it. Make it gospel. Your quick version. What is it?
I'm in the thick of it now. I'm in the thick of it. Yes, I am.
Gotta have some Jesus on it. All right, Jackie, your turn.
Mine is still No More Drama. I cannot get away from that because that's the song the first song I heard from her that I kept playing over and over. No more drama. No more pain. That's it.
Y'all better say. Now, Mary, they have ministered your song.
I ain't touching their song. I'm not doing nothing.
Ministered your song.
No.
Oh,
I love it.
no.
So next time you're in concert, bring them up on stage so they can.
Absolutely. If they're in the audience, they're coming on stage.
I mean that.
That's
Don't
what I'm
forget,
saying.
Mary.
Oh, I mean that.
So listen, April 11th, 8 o'clock on Lifetime, the Clark Sisters, the first ladies of gospel premieres. It's the first time you have seen this kind of story, this family, these themes of family, of pulling your dreams out and getting them to the world. A woman of strength and faith in Dr. Maddie Moss Clark. We are so grateful to you, Mary, to Queen, and to Missy for you all support of the gospel.
And
You know,
I'm grateful to my sisters for just being in my life and helping me through so much. I'm so grateful that I can pick up the phone and call one of them right now if I needed to. So
absolutely.
Thank you.
That's right, Mary.
So
But let me say something.
Yes.
I want to say something to you, and I want you to know I thank you for persevering because I know it was a struggle. Wait in order for Kira to mature to do what she's doing. I thank you for that, because nobody thought to take vision of Magma's car and of the sisters but you. And you persevered through it. And I want you to know that we love you and we thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you,
much for your
Jackie.
time.
I love y'all so much. And Twinkie, wherever you are, I love you too.
Thank you.
And Holly, thank you, Holly. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you for being a great partner.
You're
More to
welcome.
come, boo.
All right, baby.
Okay.
Love you.
Bye.
Be safe, Mary.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.